Hey, what's up, guys? Tony here, and this is an NHL 12 BA Pro. Not with Scott McLean, though. This is a different character. This is actually, we'll call Scott's sister, Sara McLean. And you're like, wait a second, what? Female character? Yeah, you can create female characters in NHL 12. I don't know if you know that or not, but you can. And so basically, here's the thing. When I create a character to play for, say, YouTube or make videos about, I will create that character, and then I will create a second character that I can play and get to know the game. Like with, say, Madden, I created another character that I've already won the Super Bowl with. You know, I played it a lot, and I just wanted to get the mechanics of the game down. So when I got in there to record a video, it wasn't cold. And so the same thing I did with NHL 12, especially for a game like this. Although this is not in the NHL, this is a CHL, which, excuse me, for you hockey fans out there, let me know if I'm wrong, but I think that stands for Canadian Hockey League. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I want to get to this whole idea of gender in sports games here in a minute, but I want to talk about my first experiences as an adult at a hockey game, because I mentioned in a previous commentary that I was going to be going to a hockey game with some school friends, and I did last Wednesday. I went to a Ontario Reign game, which is a minor league team of the Kings, LA Kings. And so it's rain, not like raindrops, but like rain of terror. And so, so they have this whole like knight armor Kings theme. You know, there was this. It's funny because I noticed the mascot. It was this knight, and I'm like, are those people from Medieval Times, which is a restaurant out here? It's up in Orange County. And basically like do the jousting stuff. I don't know if you ever saw that movie Cable Guy, but they did like a whole scene from medieval times where, you know, people are getting their jousting and eating like food without silverware. It's a pretty cool place. I've been there before. But anyways, I was just kind of joking with her. I was like, what is this all about? But let me tell you, I had a lot of fun at this hockey game. It was I don't know the AHL. I don't know if that's the American Hockey League or Amateur Hockey League. I know the goals were part of the IHL when they were here in San Diego, which, from what I remember, is the International Hockey League. So if you guys could help clear that up for me, what the names of the leagues are, because I have no idea. But so anyways, the Reign were playing, I think the I can't remember what their Edmonton Oilers, I think, was the team, their major franchise, the NHL franchise. Anyways, yeah, it was a great experience. It was a lot different than I remember when I went to goals games. It was rowdy. Maybe it was because it was like LA Kings farm system, so maybe that's what brought it out. But yeah, it was pretty damn rowdy. It was well, I mean, okay, wow, this is gonna sound so stupid, but it was colder than I expected. You know, I mean, because you think, okay, yeah, there's ice on the ground. You think it'd be cold. But it was colder than I expected. I mean, being a Southern California beach guy, it was chilly. So when I go to Ukraine here in the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks or something like that. Actually, it's like 5 weeks from now I'll be going to Ukraine. I'm probably going to die because I don't know if I can handle the snow and ice and all that stuff. But yeah, it was pretty rowdy. We had, see, I went with 2 friends from school and one of my friend's boyfriends. So the girl I was telling you about, Kim, she's the Ducks fanatic. She's like, she knows every player on the team. She knows the stats. She's just a huge Ducks fan. And this other girl, Katie, Kim's friend, you know, she's not really a hockey fan. She's a big baseball fan. So we get along swimmingly. And then Kim's boyfriend, who's like a, I don't know, moderate fan of hockey or whatever. I think he's more of a football fan than anything else. Anyway, so we went, and so I was quizzing her, you know, just kind of asking questions about things I saw, and I learned a few things, you know, like I'd learned some things from playing this game, such as like offsides. I didn't know what offsides was until I played this game. I didn't even know what icing was until tonight. I was actually playing tonight, and I slap-shotted, if that's even a phrase, from that blue line you guys see right there. And I got icing, so I was like, what the hell is icing? And so I Googled it, and boom, there you go, I found out. Well, if the puck in a shot passes 2 red lines, icing. So like, oh, great, awesome. So yeah, if you want to do that, I have to do it past the 50-yard line. I don't know what you call it, like the center line, I think maybe is what you would call it. But yeah, so we'll call it the 50-yard line. So you have to do it after the 50-yard line. for you guys who are hockey fans, you probably think I'm the biggest dipshit right now. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's such a noob. But I would say the highlight of the night was when I had a river of beer come down below the seats. Like, this person behind us spilt their beer. These drunk, loud people behind us, and they're the whole game just yelling and heckling and everything. And then suddenly, all of a sudden, I'm like, what the hell is that? And I look down, and like I was eating peanuts and stuff, all the peanut remains that I had been dropping were suddenly washed away by the sea of beer. So my shoes were all sticky and gross. And I think it was in the second period. This fucking jackass, man, he went and fucking spilled beer all over my back. Got it on my neck, my face, my back. And I'm like, I turned around, and like, the guys were actually pretty damn big. They're pretty big dudes. I'm 6'3", I weigh 220 pounds. These guys were well over 250-pound guys. And I looked back and I was like, really, dude? And the guy was like, man, I'm sorry. He was all drunk and shit. And his girlfriend or wife or whatever was just like, you were telling me, not to let you embarrass me, blah, 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 just all this other shit. And then she's like, look what you're doing. You're spilling beer all over people. Yeah, so it was quite an experience. I got beer spilled all over me. Dealt with some rowdy fans and generally had a great time. And I'll be honest, as a spectator sport, hockey is really easy to follow because there's constant action, minus like the face-offs and penalties and stuff like that. There's constant action. It's a really easy spectator sport to follow. And it's nothing like this game. Like, I'm watching like the characters move around. It's nothing like that in real life, which I was quite surprised by. I was just kind of expecting this, I don't know, semi-organized thing. And I mean, all right, well, okay, well, how do I say this about, like, it's not that it's not organized, it's just it's like a fluidity of it all. It's really hard to describe, but it's not like the video game, which I was surprised. Well, I mean, not really because it's a video game, but yes, because I figured it would be very close to how the players would move in real life, and it's not. Like, it's just certain things just can't translate well to video games, obviously. But yeah, it was a great time. I actually would like to, I'll be honest, I think I'd like to get to a Ducks game to see like what a professional game looks like, because that's what Kim was telling me. She's like, oh yeah, the Ducks games are way better than this. But I mean, for $12, hell, you can't beat that. I mean, that was a damn good game, and it was a lot of fun, and had a great time, and actually saw a fight, man. There was a fight. These guys were fighting for what felt like forever, and I didn't know it. I didn't know this, obviously, because I'm not much of a hockey fan. But the enforcer guys, they go out and looking to get into fights, like to pump up their team or something, for some morale. But what I didn't know about hockey was that it's just like they fight until someone drops to the ice or someone starts bleeding. I'm just like, what? Really? You could just keep fighting and fighting and fighting? Because these guys were kind of like going at it, but they weren't like going at it. They were just sort of like, I don't know, hitting on each other, but they weren't really trying to like slug it out and really wail on each other. And actually, one of the rain guy was the first one to go down. He went down, and I swear to God, I saw like a smile, because they had it on the the projectors, the TVs up on the scoreboard. And I swear to God, the guy was like, good fight or something like that. As if they understand that fighting is a part of the game and it's not taken personally. It's just sort of a part of the game. I always thought it was like something super personal. These guys just start wailing on each other because they hate each other, or someone, checked them, or I don't know. I thought it would be something you take personally. That's why you'd start brawling. But I guess it's got its purpose, which I think is really unique in a sport, the sports world. You won't see that happening in football. Actually, it's funny because I was telling Kim, I'm like, yeah, the people fighting football, I think it's retarded because they start hitting each other in the helmet with their hands. I'm like, what are you, trying to break your hand or some crap? It's really stupid the way they fight. Anywho, yeah, I had a great time, and I wish I would have taken, I forgot my camera in my car. I totally feel like a jackass because I wanted to vlog it and everything, and just, yeah, it didn't happen. So I put a couple of twit pics up, and that's it. You can go troll my twit pic archive or whatever if you want to see I just took a picture of the rink and stuff, so. Anyways, what I want to get on to is this other topic about gender in sports games. And I did a commentary for Yauch Sports, and judging by the amount of views and the little snafu that happened, I don't think many of you guys actually saw it. And if you did, you can go ahead and click off now, or you can continue watching. I'm pretty much going to make the same argument, same points. But here's the thing, is that this game is the first, or actually, that's the second game that I have ever played that allows you to create a female character that can play alongside male characters. And I think that's pretty unique. And it's something new. And I mean, commentators will still refer to the character as him. And so it's not like suddenly it's a real female character. It's just a skin. So the player is still going to play like whatever, like a male character. Or, well, whatever. You know what I mean? But I think it's something that's really interesting. I want to know what you guys' take on it. Do you guys think that it's something that is they should do more of? Or do you think it's just something that they should follow, I don't know, social norms and social patterns where there are no women athletes that play alongside men, you know, like the WNBA, you know, you're not going to see female basketball players play alongside men. I don't want to get into that whole argument of, or well, could they, should they, can they, would they, kind of a thing. But as far as video games, I was thinking in terms of video games, I should say, that because video game playing is becoming less of a social taboo and you're seeing a ever-increasing number of females playing, I thought that might not be a bad idea for video game developers to put in those female characters, you know, for if female gamers want to get on there. If, say there's a female baseball fan. She really wants to play baseball, but she would like to create a character that is more of a representation of her. You know, should she have that option, you know, or should it be very much akin to what is going on in the world of baseball as is, you know? And my personal take on it is that I think they should really offer the opportunity for females to create characters if they want to, because I don't see what the harm is. I mean, it's just skin. The only part is that the commentators will always probably refer to hers and hims and vice versa and stuff. Oh, actually, you know, the one thing I have noticed about this character, and maybe it's because, you know, she's like 5'6", 115 pounds or whatever. She can't knock down anybody. I can't check anybody. And with Scott McLean, who's, I am 6'3", 225 pounds, he can knock people over fairly easily. So, and also their positions are different. So I have played this character as a center and just trying to learn the game a little bit more. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about that. I just, like I said, I think it's a good thing. I don't think there's particularly anything wrong with it. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's not sort of a non-issue for me. And if it's a non-issue for you, let me know. If you've got issues with it, let me know. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this thing out. I think I've used up all my talking points. But I hope you guys enjoy the last bit of the game. I think I get 4 goals or something. I'm not sure, but like I said, oh, there we go. There's no one. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm actually surprised at how much I'm enjoying this game, I'll be honest. I think I said that before, but anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you later.
McLean's goal right there. That helps. Providing gravy, isn't he? The Sea Dogs snipe into the neutral zone with that pass. Big shot. Score! Oh, mercy. That stick is loaded tonight. He's got another one.
Now they put it on offensively.
That's it. The Sea Dogs. Players celebrate a victory in a third period in which all they had to do was maintain the status quo.